Hello, thank you for clicking onto my channel in this video. My name is Sarah. I am currently in college. I am in nursing school at Cedarville University. There's not much on this channel right now, and I don't know. There may not be more. We'll see. But my goal is to share my journey through nursing school, life with the feeding tube, chronic illness awareness, fundraising efforts, and lessons God teaches me along the way. My goal is to encourage, educate, and inspire others to keep moving forward no matter what challenges they face. Whether it is videos about fundraisers, it's currently the main thing that's on my channel as of the day that I'm filming this. Or if I eventually start putting, I want to bring awareness to other medical conditions out there that people don't realize are out there. I feel like there's certain medical conditions that people center around more than others. And if you say certain conditions, everyone knows what you're talking about. And other conditions, nobody knows what you're talking about. And so my goal is to bring awareness to that, both from patient's perspective and also, like I said, I'm in nursing school, so from the provider's perspective as well. I do have a feeding tube, and I want to raise awareness of feeding tube life. There's not much out there about life with a feeding tube, and it's something that frustrates me a lot because when you get your feeding tube, I remember when I was in the hospital, when I got my first feeding tube, they trained us on everything, how to take care of the feeding tube, clean everything, run your feeds, yada, yada, yada. But the one thing they didn't teach you is how you live in a culture that is centered around food when you aren't able to eat food and have a feeding tube. And I'm sure that I'm not the only person out there like that. And there's way more people with feeding tubes out there than what people realize. And so that's one thing that has been a passion of mine, is to bring awareness to feeding tubes and feeding tube life. And even if you don't have a feeding tube, being aware of it and being aware and cautious about what you say around people, because one thing, this is not just about people with feeding tubes, this is about everyone. Everybody is fighting their own battles. Everybody is walking through different things, and a lot of them are hidden. And there's no story that does not matter to God. Everything that each of us are walking through has a purpose, and God has a greater plan. I was thinking about this a little bit ago. I was like, there's certain aspects of my life that I think if somebody a few years ago had given me a choice, like, Sarah, do you want to do A or B with your life? Like, when it comes to life circumstances type thing, like that type of thing, not like other decisions in life, but like life circumstances that you can't typically control. There's some things that I've had to walk through in the last few years that I probably, if I had been given the choice before it happened, may or may not have chosen to walk through it type thing, knowing what would happen. But I am thankful that I walked through those seasons. I'm thankful for those seasons because it's made me who I am today. And God writes the best stories. And that there's a reason why He's the author of our stories, not us. Because we humans don't always make the best choices, and we don't see the big picture. We just see the small field of focus in front of us. But when we look up to God, who's the author of our stories, and trust Him, it's much better that way. So welcome. Subscribe if you want to. The videos are very infrequent and randomized. But subscribe so you don't miss a video. Like the video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Yeah.